Mistakes made in combat. A lot of them been made over the centuries. One thing is always pack your own gear, always check your own gear. In Iraq, we had to put a vehicle in maintenance, and we drew down on another one thinking all the equipment was there, everything was in the same place. I even had my hand on our LZ kit on our weapons locker and decided to leave it back in Kuwait before we went on the mission, and we very much needed it. We ended up having to call in a medevac with no way to signal when the bird came in, with the exception of surefire flashlights looking like a strobe going on and off, or a chem light tied to a piece of 550 cord and spinning it around. That's how we got the bird in, with a radio as well. But always have your LZ kit, always have everything packed yourself, always test fire your weapons, and always check any contraption you come up with. We went on a mission, a QRF mission in Afghanistan, with Polish soldiers had hit an IED who were going to recover them. My 240, my backup weapon, was in maintenance. We were going out on this mission. I let my platoon sergeant know. He went and grabbed the 240 and said, "Here, there's one on my truck. Use this one." I hadn't test fired it. We weren't test firing it. We go out on the mission. We start receiving fire. It started getting a little nasty. I look out. I see some muzzle flashes going on. I decide I'm going to fire. So I can't really get to where the people are. It's more of a dead space shot. So when I fire, I'm going to rattle the cage of where the muzzle flash is coming from. So I start to fire. I misjudged my distance and took out a small tree on the way with the first couple of rounds. And then I adjusted fire because I saw another muzzle flash from the same area. And my Mark 19 goes down. This is a 40 millimeter automatic grenade launcher. It does some damage. Well, I could not figure out why it was down. So the 240 I just got from my platoon sergeant, jump up on it, and I start to fire, and one round comes out. Oops. Re-rack, go through the process, and pop. I have a semi-automatic machine gun. This is not good. So I pick up my M4, lay it across the 240 where it looks like I'm firing from it, and I fire half a magazine. Then I get to work on the Mark 19. What had happened was we have antennas all over the vehicles. So I had tied up this contraption to come down into the gunner's hatch with 550 cords so I could pull the antennas down when we went under certain wires. Well, that piece of 550 cord had hung up on one of the rounds and actually fed into the Mark 19. It got a little hairy there because the guys that were recovering the vehicle were under mortar fire when all this was going on. So it was a little scary.